Let's start with your reading, Cancer. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. I am selecting people for free personal readings. Keep watching to know how to get selected. Now, let's see what messages we have for you today. Let's start from your main energy. Okay. The energy at the bottom of the deck is Judgment. And what we're seeing right here is overall someone who is going to reevaluate the importance of a situation, the importance of a relationship. Right here with Judgment, we see how this person is going to understand how precious and special this connection is. And maybe this is something that they were not able to see up to this point. But this really defines that moment seen as a spiritual awakening, something that was right there in front of you, right before your eyes, yet you were not able to see it, you were not able to appreciate it. But things here are going to change. And I do believe that this situation is something that you might have perceived as frustrating at some point, maybe at this moment in time, because I do see you being very in touch with your intuition right now. You're thinking about this person and you know that this could be absolutely beautiful. It's almost cruel because the fact that you have your eyes open on the situation, it makes you see things that if the other person doesn't see them right away, make you feel that frustration and that urge that you cannot satisfy immediately, since of course each relationship requires both sides to be on the same page. Right here, this person might have at first taken you a little bit for granted. With the Six of Pentacles, they might have thought that maybe this was just another relationship or another person who they could have had fun with, who they could have had a good time with. Overall, they didn't see that this was something way more special, way more important and unique, rare, something that they actually have to protect and nurture. Right here, we see that this is something that maybe didn't make you feel very good about the overall situation. It's so clear what this could be with the lovers right here. You see it, it's right in front of you, it's almost at reach, yet you cannot see it evolving and you cannot fully experience it as an official situation. So, right here, this is how things might have started. And overall, we see how things are going to change completely. Now, this Judgment has the Ace of Swords on top of it. And to me, this is going to be that moment where they realize that things are actually very different from what they initially thought. This is talking about a breakthrough moment, a aha moment, which is going to bring mental clarity, which is going to make them see the truth of how they feel and what they want with you. This Ace of Swords can be very powerful, actually. It can be that moment that redefines your present, therefore your future. And it's going to change things if used the right way. Why do I say that? This is a very powerful sword. And as usual, we have a situation that can turn out great or can actually go the opposite way. Double-edged sword. What are they going to use it for? Are they going to use it to cut through the confusion, to cut through their current perception of the situation and finally see how important this is and how they have to soon start working towards it to protect it and make it grow? Or are they going to be scared by it, not wanting to enter the situation, not wanting to fall in love, perhaps at this moment in time, and using that sword to cut this connection all at once? Given the Lover's card, I do believe that they won't be able to resist this. This is going to be like a switch. All of a sudden, they see you in a completely different light. And we will see what caused that and how they see you now and how they will use this energy. But overall, as we were saying, magic is in the air. This card is really hard to resist the other person, even if it doesn't make sense. Why do I feel this way? Whereas up to this point, I've seen this person as just someone who I could have had fun with. What's bringing this change right now, and what it's going to take me as well, how it's going to evolve. There are a lot of unknowns here, but overall, this is the main energy, and it's meant to push you into one specific direction because this is something special that doesn't happen often in one's lifetime. Therefore, it's something that you have to catch and to make the best out of it. So let's shift the focus on you for a second. I want to see how you feel towards this person and your expectations right now. What would you want out of this connection? Let's see what your intentions are to then see if from this moment forward, you'll actually be on the same page. You want to move fast. You want to finally things to happen. You might have been waiting for this a long time and you're just tired of waiting. You want to see something happening. In a way, perhaps you just want to get out of this limbo, whether it is to pursue this connection or to move away from it. It's fine as long as you're not into a situation where the main energy seems to be this moon right here. Is it true that this could be beautiful? Is it true that we are soulmates? Or is it just an illusion? Is it a story that I keep telling myself and then that eventually is not going to turn out into anything? You want to get out of that confusing energy, and whatever the result is going to be, you're going to feel better than being stuck right there, falling in love with someone who maybe barely sees you, which is not the truth, not in the near future anymore, at least. So we have here something that you are hoping for, the star. And soon the light of the star is going to become brighter, and it's going to show you this person perhaps coming towards you and fully embracing the situation in the same way that you are embracing it. This light that we start seeing for the both of you on top of these cards is definitely talking about something changing. We've seen it with Judgment as well. We've seen it how now things can actually evolve into the type of outcome that they were meant to evolve into. And so let's see what this Ace of Swords is about, because you definitely care for this person and are invested into this situation. Let's see what that Ace of Swords is about. Let's see what this person is realizing. Oh, wow. Right here we see the Tower, the World, and the Seven of Swords. It's clear that this type of revelation comes to them as a huge surprise. This is something that it's going to make them question everything that the two of you had up to this point, everything that they thought of you and they thought of themselves as well. There is a change here, a core change, something that it's going to make them wish new things, new outcomes, things that they haven't focused on up to this point. The Tower is such a powerful moment that it talks about an awakening, a new set of beliefs. It feels like right now, this person was not looking for love, was not looking to get into any sort of relationship. But suddenly, because of this revelation and because of you, they realize that they want to be in a relationship, and not just in any relationship, but into a relationship with you. You are making them change their mind on so many things. and you're making them want to start anew the world. This is a beautiful new chapter, a beautiful new journey that they want to have with you. This is number 21 after number 20 with judgment. This is the natural evolution of this realization that they're having about you and about this relationship. They want to connect deeply with you because they think that in a way the two of you are already connected. And this feels as though it's going to evolve into something absolutely beautiful. Now, we do have a little issue with the Seven of Swords, and I do believe that this is almost like a autopilot type of behavior. All of a sudden, they start feeling as though they're falling in love. They start feeling as though they want to let this new person into their life, and their immediate reaction, instinctive reaction, is to say, no, 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 let's keep them out. Who is this new person? How it's going to make the situation change for me? Maybe I need more time to think about it. And we do go back to that Ace of Swords, to that double-edged swords. It's going to be very important to understand how this Seven of Swords, how this overall revelation is going to evolve in order to understand what eventually this person is deciding to do. Everything that we've seen so far is happening underneath the surface. You might be not aware of this at all, yet it's happening, and it's going to come up on the surface by creating a new journey for the two of you. Whether they go one way or the other, this is going to change things, and it's going to get you out of that limbo which you do not want to be in anymore. And so let's focus on what's coming next from this person. Let's see how they are going to handle this Ace of Swords moment, this Tower moment. Let's see how it's going to evolve and how it's going to make this relationship, this potential connection, transform in the near and distant future. Is this going to go towards this lover's energy, or is this going to turn out into a missed opportunity? Let's look into that. Let's continue the reading in the extended video link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails for confirmation every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Cancer. This definitely sounds like an exciting turn of events in a situation where perhaps you were starting to really become frustrated. Nothing was happening, although it felt like it had the potential to be one of the most beautiful experiences in your life. And so what's happening on the other side? We have seen this revelation, this spiritual awakening moment with the Ace of Swords, the Tower, and Judgment. It's clear that this person is about to reevaluate this situation, this relationship entirely, and it's going to create a new beginning. Now, let's focus on what that new beginning is going to be, because it's going to depend on how they're going to let this Tower energy evolve within them. So let's see what's coming up from that energy. Let's see what this person is about to do in the near future. Then we will focus on how these events are going to transform the very outcome in between the two of you. Let's start by focusing on the Tower, the Ace of Swords, and Judgment. Judgment on Judgment, and we have good news for you, Cancer. This is really beautiful, but there is just one little issue. What we're seeing here, first of all,